Hey everybody, welcome to our graduation on this beautiful day. We had a little bit of snow here in New York earlier today. It was wonderful. My name is Ben Cawley. I'm the director of client experience here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind. And I can tell you this, the theme of this class, I would say, if I could put it into one word, is laughter. These four that are graduating today were so much fun to have on campus, and can't wait to hear what they have in store for us for their graduation speech. But before we get to the official ceremony, we've started to give the audience members an opportunity to say hello, who you are, what part of the Guiding Eyes community you represent. So Lindsay's going to help me pass the microphone around. If you're comfortable, go ahead and introduce yourself. It's optional for staff. We do have a lot of people in the room, so if you want to just pass it on, you can.
Hi, I'm Stacy. I'm here with my mom for our first graduation experience, and it's open to the public. My mom's lived in the area forever, and she said she's never stepped foot here, so this is really cool.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I am Shamrock's raiser. Very proud of her today. And I raised her in the Eastern Mass in the Finger Lakes region. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and I raised Oakley, and we are from Northern Virginia.
Hi, I'm Katie Sidwell. I'm Shannon's mom and helped raise Oakley, and we're just so proud of him and happy to be part of his journey.
Thank you. Kenny, would you like to say something?
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Kayla DeMarco. I'm here with my family, and we host a charity car show every year in honor of the veterans, and we donate all the proceeds to Guiding Eyes.
That's good.
Anyone else that wants to raise your hand if you want to say something? Okay. So thank you. And for those of you who are joining us on Zoom, just so I like to ask Steve ahead of time how many people we have. We have 30 approximately on Zoom, 35 on Zoom joining us. So if any raisers are on Zoom, thank you for everything you do. And these graduations are just a great way to come together as a community. We have a wonderful community here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind and produce these phenomenal dogs that bring us all together. So all the volunteers and staff and donors and members of the public that join us today to celebrate these graduates. We're thrilled to have you here and get the community together. So there's this class, John, he, this guy over here on the right, he was a little cold. He's from Florida, and you'll a little cold, yeah. It's thawing out a little bit, and we have. I can't wait for you to hear them. So we'll get moving to the next part of the ceremony. I'm going to turn the mic over to Lindsay Vandenthorn, our donor relations specialist. And Lindsay,
Hi, everybody. I'm Lindsay. I work in donor relations. And today we'd just like to recognize the Somers Charity Car Show honoring our veterans that has generously sponsored Rich and Shamrock's training together here today. The DeMarco family, who organizes the event and is in attendance with us, wanted to share. We, the DeMarco family, are elated to see a veteran in need receive a guide dog. For the past 6 years, we have hosted a car show in memory of Louis DeMarco, our beloved family member who was a Korean War vet. In hopes to keep his memory alive and give back to the community, we host a nonprofit show and donate 100% of the proceeds to Guiding Eyes for the Blind. brings so much joy to know that we can support our veterans each and every year, and we look forward to a successful car show this year and want to thank all of our veterans for their service. Thank you, Rich, and thank you to the DeMarco family for coming today. Thank you. And next up, I'm just going to hand the mic to Gerald Brenninkmeyer, our puppy program ambassador.
Representative, I like it. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I look forward to attending the car show next time. I live in Somers. I go to a bunch of them, but I'm not sure if I've hit the correct one. So now I'll make sure I go to that one. My boys, every time, can we stop there? Can we stop there? So they love them. Before we get to chance to hear and celebrate the graduates, I would like to recognize another key group of people who make today possible, and that is the puppy raisers. Without you and your dedication to our mission, we could never make today possible. Raising a future guide dog takes a lot of work. Your willingness to open up your home to puppies, go to class, show them the world, and of course love them is what makes today possible. As raisers, you chose to help a puppy grow up into a confident and obedient dog, ready to take on the work and the world. You changed not only the path of that puppy, but also the path for the graduate. So thank you again from all of us for putting a piece of your heart into the guide dogs that are graduating here today. Your commitment to helping both is amazing. And for those of you who are thinking of raising again, or if you're thinking of raising for the first time, we would be more than happy to welcome you back or help you become part of our raising community. Now I'd like to announce the names of the dogs and their raisers who helped them on their journey to get here today. So Shamrock was raised by Kelsey Roy. Shamrock was the first dog, and Kelsey is currently raising another dog for us. And Shannon Sidwell raised Oakley. Oakley, again, a first dog, and Shannon is currently raising again, so that's great. We would also like to recognize those raisers who could not be here today. If you can just hold your applause till I get through all the names, that'd be great. So Oakley had other raisers, John and Ann Zapirian. Yasha was raised by the Burks family, and Yasha was also raised by Barbara Close. And finally, Dora was raised by the Vogel family. Thank you to all our raisers. And now I'm going to pass the mic to Michelle, our placement specialist.
All right. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the January 27th graduating class. My name is Michelle Tang. I am a placement specialist at Guiding Eyes, and I worked this class with my partner, Shannon McGee and Millie Lazo. The past 2 weeks have been a lot of hard work and dedication from each team, but like Gerald said, or Ben said, a lot of laughter, lots and lots of laughter. It's my pleasure to get to introduce these 4 teams in front of you today. I'm going to start all the way to the right. John and Dora. So John comes to us from Coral Springs, Florida. He has been working with guide dogs from Guiding Eyes since, you ready? 1982. Not to date you. Sorry, John.
Too late now.
Too late. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Dora is John's 5th guide dog. John has worked with both shepherds and labs during his 40-plus year career with guide dogs. Dora is a vibrant and intelligent young girl who keeps John on his toes. John has a natural way with animals and knows how to find a wonderful balance for Dora when she is excited and also when she's mellow. Not only has John worked with dogs for most of his life, but horses also hold a special place in his heart. Next, we have Rich and Shamrock. Rich is a Navy veteran from New Jersey, and Shamrock is Rich's 2nd dog from Guiding Eyes. Rich recently celebrated a birthday and is thrilled with the gift he has received in Shamrock. Rich has been the quiet, calm force in this class, but has really worked his fingers to the bone. That's a class joke. Shamrock is vastly different from Rich's first dog, Chris, a yellow male, and Rich has found a nice rhythm with his stoic and loving girl. They have created a wonderful bond with one another, and we can't wait to hear about all the new adventures ahead for this team. And you live close by, so we can come see you and check on you. Next, we have Abby, or Abs, or Wabs, who has come to Guiding Eyes for her third guide dog, Oakley. Oakley is our distinguished gentleman who is affectionately called Bubba during this class. Abby really enjoys Oakley's loving and sweet nature with just the right balance and his natural drive for working. Her loving and encouraging energy has helped to solidify their bond with one another over the past 2 weeks. Abby will be returning home to Louisville, Kentucky. Did I say that right? Great. To be greeted by her husband, Joseph, and her cat, Kenzie. She is a vision rehabilitation therapist and has been teaching Braille for 12 years. And last, but certainly not least, is Daryl and Yasha. Daryl comes all the way from Canada to receive her second guide dog, her first from Guiding Eyes. One of the biggest reasons Daryl chose Guiding Eyes for her second guide dog is because of our Running Guides program. Once home, Daryl plans on doing plenty of running and staying active with her girl. Daryl's outgoing personality and contagious laugh have been a wonderful addition to class. Daryl and Yasha will be greeted at home, you ready? By Daryl's retired guide, Jenny, along with her partner, Doug's guide crew, also a Guiding Eyes graduate, just the last class. In addition to the 3 dogs that are going to be in the household, Daryl and Doug also have 3 cats. So it's going to be quite the household. Yeah, it's been a great 2 weeks. We've had a good time. I'm going to be sad to see you guys go tomorrow. And I'll finish up with just a little quote that I found online. It says, "Our perfect companions never have fewer than 4 feet." Next.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah. So we're going to have it's time for our graduates to speak, right? And I think, John, you were going to go first, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand you the microphone.
You think it's working? Is this thing on? They always put me up front. I'm not much on speechifying though. No, this has been a fun class. My first class, I spent 26 days up here. After that, I did the action program 11 days, and then I was here 3 weeks for my last dog. But working with these characters, I'm glad it's only 12 days. We all have our favorite trainers. We're not supposed to say that. Am I, Michelle? Shannon. I forgot to mention her too. But oh no, it's all been exciting working with this crew here, and especially the antics that their dogs put us through. But they're going to be telling you stories about this one, so I figure, well, I'll just let them have the good time then. But I want to thank Guiding Eyes for everything. Who wants to talk now? No, we'll give it to Rich. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out today, all the sponsors, and I didn't know I was going to have any. And my puppy raisers. Without you, this wouldn't happen. And I always say puppy raisers are angels. And well, it's a good thing this class is winding down, because if not, we might not have much of a alumni hall left after Dora gets done with it. This class is, it's been so much fun. And this is my second guide, and my first guide had to retire for medical reasons. And for, I'd say 3 months, I didn't even know if I wanted another dog. but I got one. But I got a good one now. I'd just like to say thanks to all the staff here. It's been a great trip.
Hello, I'm Abby Hodge, and I have Oakley. And I'm kind of in the same boat as Rich. I lost my second guide, about 7 months ago, and I was in the spot where I'm like, I don't know if I want another dog, and I was very sad. I may not have seemed sad on the outside, but my heart was broken. And then I decided I wanted another dog, and Michelle was like, I'm going to get him out of the crate. And I was like, okay, no problem. And in comes this bouncy, panty dog. I'm like, oh my goodness. But Oakley didn't want to leave me that first night. So I figured that was a good start. He has brought such smiles to my heart, and just with his nature and his willingness to just do anything I ask him to do, even though I tug on his neck a lot. The class has been awesome. I've been here 2 times before, once 26 days and then once for 2 weeks for action. And this is my favorite class because it's small and you really get to know the people. And I've made a lot of good friends here. And I love Michelle and Shannon and Millie. Can't forget Millie. And my wish for my friends here with their dogs is that we go out with bony fingers and warm hearts. Love Guiding Eyes so much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Daryl. Sorry. Hi. I think if there's one thing that we've seen today is that it takes a village to raise and train a dog, and we couldn't do it without all of you. And moving forward, it takes a village to keep that momentum going. So for those of us back home, love y'all. Our dogs have invisibility cloaks, even though mine's the wrong color. For those who can't see, she's yellow, like very light yellow. But no, it is a true village to raise and train with. And okay, we want the mat now. We're good. We're good. I've laughed a lot during this class. This class has just been so much fun, and it has been a true village from beginning to end. So I just want to thank everybody who's been any part of the village of raising these wonderful dogs. We've all just said, you know what, we love our dogs, but these dogs are all just absolutely amazing. And even though we tease Dora a lot, it's just so easy. She does.
This one steals Bones Hodge. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, Oakley steals Bones Hodge. Yeah, there you go. But seriously, it's been a wonderful, wonderful class. So thank everybody for everything that you do to help make this possible. And it's been wonderful. So thank you.
All right, it is now time to present the graduates with their certificates. So first up, we have John Watt and Dora. Rich Bullard and Shamrock. Abby Hodge and Oakley. Daryl Lang and Yasha. Congratulations, guys.
Great, thank you. And so we're going to wrap the ceremony up. Melissa Carney, our Manager of Community Outreach and Graduate Support, has a few words to say to wrap things up. Go ahead, Melissa.
Ben, you got my title right. Yay!
It's a mouthful.
It's quite the mouthful. But hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Carney, and I'm the Manager of Community Outreach and Graduate Support here at Guiding Eyes. Laying next to me, I have my amazing first guide dog, Aaron, who is 8.5. So we might be, and I hate to talk about it, but look at one of these graduations in the future. And if anyone heard that, he's agreeing. It's very sad, but bittersweet. Every graduation and I've been to many at this point while working this position at Guiding Eyes, is special. Every class is unique and brings something different to the experience and brings new perspectives. And as a first-time handler, I'm still learning. There's been a lot of laughs with this class. As you can tell, like, I swear, like every word they're giggling, right? It's impressive. I want that energy. I need coffee to get there, and they just naturally have that. So it's been such a pleasure just seeing their kindness, seeing how much they support each other, seeing how well they're bonding with their dogs. It's just been incredible to watch this class grow and thrive. And also, being a fellow handler and being able to have these honest conversations with them about what it's like to transition from one dog to another, them all being experienced handlers, and common advocacy issues that we're facing, discrimination and access denials that we're fighting for every day. Just being able to bounce perspectives off of each other, ideas, that camaraderie is so valuable. And I think something that makes this community so impactful and so special for each and every one of us. And we would not be here without the dedication of our raisers, our donors, our trainers, and everyone who makes this mission possible. I often think of it as who's passing, not the baton, but the leash. Someone sponsors and pays for the leash. Someone deals with teeth marks on the leash as the puppies grab it in their mouth and do all sorts of things to it and think it's a toy, right? That's our raisers. They're kind of getting that leash all wrapped up for us. Then we have the trainers who come in and take that leash, and they take this wild, energetic, but driven dog and create these beautiful partners that you see before you today. It's very impressive and requires a lot of hours, blood, sweat, and tears. So I want to thank everyone again for all of your love that you put into the Guide Dogs journey. Thank you so much for everyone who was able to attend today virtually and in person. We love to invite everyone who's here to join us for dinner in Rosie's Cafe in celebrating all of these amazing guide dog teams. Thank you so much.